Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to give a few moments for the camera to adjust. And hi everyone. Oh, I'm starting to see everyone's hellos. That's so nice. I was just going to tell you something. I happened to be driving yesterday from the north part of the state to the south part of the state. And I just wanted to share with all of you what I witnessed, because we've had this extraordinary outburst of forest fires in California. And so when I was driving in the Central Valley yesterday, so I'm driving south, so on my left, which would be the east side, the whole horizon was orange, and it was like glowing orange. Now I couldn't see any flames, but the light from so much fire was making the horizon orange, and all of the smoke in the Central Valley was orange. It was like a very surreal, kind of creepy thing. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I've never been in that much smoke before. It was very unnerving. So I'm hoping, I'm putting my good thoughts that we're going to be able to get all those fires under control. But I thought I'd just share that little life experience with you all so that you would know that the forest fires are very real right now. They need our good thoughts. All right, I'm going to do a healing tonight on being able to tell the truth from a lie. And I love this topic. It's a really rich topic because there are so many different ways we could approach this healing. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to break it into two parts. And the first part is I'm going to just be clearing out lies out of your space. Apparently I did not turn my phone off. Oops, sorry. Okay. I'll be telling you the kinds of energies that are coming out as I'm working on that. And then the second part is I want to clear some energy that gets between you and your ability to tell the truth from a lie. And the way that we do that is we really have to know who we are to know our own truth, to be able to start recognizing whether somebody else is telling the truth or lying to us. So it really has to do with knowing and understanding yourself, and I'm talking on a spiritual level. And so some of the energies that I'm going to be clearing will have to do with your ability to see all of who you are and to be able to recognize your own truth. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you hear a little noise in the background, that's my air conditioner. It's mighty hot tonight. And let me think if there was anything else I was going to say before I get started. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set the energy with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity. I think I have to start over. Excuse me a minute. I know you guys are all waiting for me to finish. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity, that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All right, I'm going to be talking to you as if I'm working one-on-one, because how I do this healing is with a composite of every member in the membership. And I'm looking for what are called matching pictures, matching pain pictures, matching energies, so that I can clear what everybody matches on. All right, so this first part of the healing, I'm taking an overview of you and looking for the energy of what I would call lies. And let's see. So the very first energy that comes out as lies is a lot of very dark energy. It's almost black, and it's judgment, other people's judgments about you. A lot of that judgment is clustered up right here in the chest, where you have a spinning energy center called your heart chakra. And that spinning energy center houses your information on how to like and love yourself. So when somebody else's judgment gets into that chakra, it affects your ability to recognize yourself and to like yourself. And then this is kind of funny because this is similar energy of, it's not judgment, it would be the opposite. It would be if somebody's flattering you, but how I hear it coming out is like false flattery coming out. Somebody who's trying to suck up to you and is just being a yes person. So that energy is coming out. You know, there's a lot of energy from other people judging your intelligence or what might be considered your wisdom. And you're releasing that. And I actually see a lot of that energy going way back into grade school on your timeline. So I'm going to clear that from your childhood too. There's a lot of energy coming out from teachers, maybe even some parents too. I'm really looking at teachers trying to control your intelligence. And I really do see where it's out of fear that they're going to be run over by you. That your brilliance as a child is so sharp, and that there's a lot of controls that are coming out over trying to minimize that. It's really, it's very sad actually, because it's the opposite of what you would want, somebody supporting it and encouraging that intelligence. But I'm actually looking at all the energy that comes in and tries to suppress it. And with the energy of lies coming out, I see some religious energy. being released, and that's like a gray energy. Yeah, one of the big lies coming out right now is that you are removed from God, and I'll try to explain that, like that. That you don't have that one-to-one communication, that you need to go through a third party within an institution, like a religious institution, in order to get communication from God, divinity, supreme being, whatever terminology you want to use for that higher power. So that's a lie that you're removing right now. Also, the lie that you can't have it all is coming out. There's a lot of government energy coming out. Also, the lies you get exposed to through the media, and that is that kind of opens up Pandora's box, because that includes all the lies through marketing, advertising. So I'm looking at that energy, showing you where that is as well. And some of that energy is in your mental body, and some of it is in your emotional body. The statement that says, you'll never blankety blank blank, whatever it is that you're never going to do, that statement is coming out. You'll never, as well as you can't. That's coming out as well. Also, the lie that it's wrong to ask for help, that's coming out. The energy of being in a job that's not your mock-up is coming out. And I'm looking at that because that's kind of a lie, in that The lie that I'm talking about is where you're doing something that you thought was on your path, but let's say, for example, it's you wound up doing what your mother wanted you to do in life for a career. Well, that's not really on your path, executing your dream, and that's the energy I'm looking at and showing you where to clear. The energy of somebody telling you it's going to be okay when it's not, that's coming out. Oh, and now we're getting into something really good. These are secret lies. Now we're drilling down and getting to some lies that I see as like family energy, family lies that are supposed to be kept secret. Oh, that's a good job. That was a good release. That family energy. That was good. Okay, well, I'm going to move on after that because that was a really good release. And we're going to switch gears now and start looking for the energy that gets between you and your ability to tell if someone is giving you the truth or telling you a lie. The very first energy that came out was, I know what's best for you. So that statement, coming from probably more than one person, because that was the most dominant energy when I started to take a look at that, was, I know what's best for you. So that statement and the energy of other people trying to tell you what they know best for you is coming out. And the energy of laziness, that's how I'm hearing it, apathy and laziness. And it has to do with being spiritually lazy or apathetic and not wanting to take the time to clear things, like clear lies. So that the apathy, that energy of I don't know, and I just don't even care, that energy has gotten in there and made it difficult. And then the next energy I see is your circle of friends. So there's a lot of social pressure to have and hold the same ideas and thoughts as your social groups. That's what I'm looking at. And so that energy is getting lit up, and we're clearing that. I'm also going to clear some doubt in that supreme being, divinity, communication space. That's so important that that relationship and that communication is clear in being able to tell the truth from a lie, and being able to know when it is your inner voice talking as opposed to somebody else talking to you. A lot of competition coming out. And this is like the energy of other people. I think the best way for me to say it would be like boasting or bragging or building themselves up, that competition, um, that then makes it difficult for you to see the truth. There's a lot of energy coming out of your first chakra right now, which is your survival chakra. And I see what that is now. Because we're clearing lies, a lot of times we invest a lot of our energy into a particular picture. And we invest so much of that energy that we want that picture to come true no matter what. And sometimes that picture just is not really in our best interest. Well, all of this energy that we invest in a picture, a lot of times we don't want to have to admit that we've had our energy invested in a picture that doesn't work for us. So that's why a lot of times people won't blow their pain pictures. And so what I'm clearing right now and what I'm showing you is where a place where because it's a significant amount of other people um, misrepresenting themselves to you, and that energy getting in as a competition. What we're doing really is clearing a space for you to be able to find your truth. And that truth to you could be a moment between you and divinity where you feel that one to one communication. It could be really anything, but it is important that you find your own truth in order to be able to recognize whether somebody else is telling the truth or not. And what I'm doing with you is kind of working with you to help create space, just more space for you to be able to see the truth. That's nice. I'm watching you bring in an element of humility in recognition that, well, the humility was just like a humbling of recognizing when the energy gets off. And then there are also, I'm noticing a little bit more government energy that I want to clear out there. Oh, um, for you spirits and female bodies, I'm also clearing out the energy of lies in your female creative energy out there in front of your abdomen. A lot of lies about who and what you're supposed to be using that creative energy for. And for spirits in male bodies, there's a lot of lies about who you're supposed to be responsible for. Boy, that's a good one. And I'm going to check your energy channels. Well, your leg channels are a little thin. Don't forget to pull up earth energy. And you want to go way deep, deep, deep down into the planet for fresh, clean earth energy. I'm opening up those channels a little bit. They've gotten thin. And I'm checking your chakras. There's something called cords, and they are lines of energy that connect you to somebody else. You can draw a line of energy going from your throat chakra to somebody else's throat chakra, and that can be a communication line. And the reason I'm bringing them up is because I'm finding a lot of them dangling from your chakras. And what that tells me is that you're forgetting to end your conversations with people when you're done. End that conversation and maybe take a moment to think about whether or not there is a cord still left from that conversation. They look like dangling strings. If they're thin, sometimes they can look thicker like ropes, but I am finding a lot of cords, and so I thought I'd just pass that on to you to be a little bit more aware of ending your communications, your conversations and communications, and making it, that's it, done talking, move that energy out. Okay, I'm going to start to collect up your energy. And I'm hearing that you want to be filled in with amusement. I like that. That's actually a really good vibration to be in, to tell the truth from a lie, because you don't want to be in seriousness where you can be controlled. That's a good one. Wow, you could have a lot of amusement tonight. That's really great. I like seeing that. All right. You can imagine a great big gold sun above your head. Fill yourself in. Good job. And I'm going to close out the healing. May it be with the blessing of divinity. that this healing on how to tell the truth from a lie tonight be complete. Amen. You can open your eyes and come on out of trance. And I was just checking the messages. Okay. I just have one announcement, and that's that I have my monthly special. I've run out of things during the month for the month of August, and now I'm working on next month's events and things. So this month I have my validation special. That's the 30-minute special for $60, where I clean out your energy vibration of validation, and then we use it to clean out more things like your energetic body and another space that you get to choose, the space of your choosing. So that's still going on this month, and I'll be sending out my announcement for September. I had to do the months there real quick in my brain. And I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed your healing. And, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to text me or call me. Okay? Great seeing you tonight. Got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.